Do you want to get up close and personal with these guys? Well, I hope you have a PC. What's up guys, I'm Fattymcbutrpnts, and today I am fulfilling a request that I have gotten a lot, and that is, how do you spawn in the defense unit and the attack drone? Well, here's the disclaimer. You must have ARK for the PC. No, you cannot spawn them in on the consoles, and no, I do not know if Wildcard is ever going to allow them to be spawned in on the consoles, because even if you are on PC, they are still extremely buggy. So, with that disclaimer in line, let's go over the admin commands. Alright guys, so here are the admin commands for this video. The top two commands are the commands for the attack drone that looks like a drone you might see flying around your neighborhood, except for it has big guns strapped to the front. And the bottom two commands are the commands for the defense unit that looks like a big walking crab. Now I have only had success using the long blueprint commands myself, but I thought I'd throw the other two commands up there too, just in case you guys wanted to try those out. But like I said, I have not had any luck with those small summon commands. Now, I'll throw these up in the description as well, just in case you console guys want to try them out later to see that I'm not lying to you. And also for those PC guys, well, you'll just be able to copy and paste them into your game. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at this guy. As you can see, this is the defense unit, and if it looks familiar, it should, because it resembles the destroyer droid from Star Wars. As we take a closer look at it, it looks like this thing might be partially organic. And as you can see right here, this big blue thing in the center of it, looks like it might be a weak spot of some kind, but definitely not 100% organic and definitely not 100% robotic either, because as we get up close to the face here, you can see the little, I don't want to say whiskers, but they kind of look like whiskers. I don't know, these things shake like it's an actual animal, which is really cool, guys. Partially robotic, partially organic. The defense unit. As we look at the back, looks like this thing might have some rolling capabilities, which you will see here very shortly. Let's move on to the attack drone. Not really as cool as the defense unit in my opinion, but these things are pretty sweet. They hover just like a drone, and they shoot. You can see the cannons right there in the front. Obviously these things shoot. Look at the technology going in this thing, guys. These things are freaking sweet. So let's jump in to see what these things can do, shall we? Alright, so first off, here is the defense unit. You can ride these things just like you could an animal. So what you want to do is come up to them, if you're on PC of course, come up to them and press E, and you can jump in them just like you would be able to ride an animal. Now I'm going to try to jump out here, and since I'm enclosed in this structure, I can't jump out correctly. What I did is I actually spawned them inside of the structure so they wouldn't get away from me, so I could force tame them, because you cannot just spawn them in tamed already like I've shown you how to do with a lot of the animals. So anyways, I'm going to change the time of day to make it a little bit brighter outside. And here we go. Alright, that looks better. Alright, so let's take a look at this guy and see what this thing can do. Let me get to a clear opening. There we go. Let me take a look at him. Alright, so the left click on your mouse will do a one-arm swipe, just like so. You can hit that left click button. It does a one-arm strike. If you hit the right click, it does a double arm attack, just like so, which is pretty cool. It doesn't really shoot anything, guys. As you push C, it closes up, and I will show you what this thing can do. You push C, it closes up, and you can start rolling around, which is pretty sweet. I love this feature, guys. That's an awesome way to get around. But it does kind of operate on a stamina system. It doesn't actually drain your stamina in the top right like you would normally see. I'll show you here. Bringing up the stamina bar, you can see it kind of like lights up like it might be trying to take stamina away. But as you come out from under it, it doesn't ever drain your stamina. But it does operate still like it is draining your stamina. As you can see there, I'm out of quote-unquote whatever the stamina or timing system is, and it will stop you. So you can only use it for a short time before it has to recharge somehow. But like I said, it doesn't actually show up on the stamina bar. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the attack drone now. I'm going to go up to it and press E just like I would ride an animal. And this thing is pretty sweet. It moves around just like you would walk yourself with the WASD keys. And here we go. Now that it's out in the open, we got a better look at it. You can see this thing hovers. It's pretty sweet looking. The top of it almost looks brain-like. Anyways, going left and right, you can strafe with the A and D keys, guys, and you can shoot with the left click. It actually shoots a projectile by hitting the left click on your mouse. If you hit the right click, it makes the same type of effect, except for there's no projectile coming out of it. So I'm not quite sure what the right click is supposed to do, but the left click definitely has a projectile coming out of it. That's the left click there, and here's the right click. I have no idea. Alright, so one last thing with the attack drone is that this thing does use stamina, unlike the defense unit. If you press the shift button, like you would if you were running, or if you wanted to run while riding a dino, this thing does use stamina to move faster. As you can see, the little white streaks coming out from the bottom of me, you can see I'm moving faster than I normally would. And it also takes stamina when you shoot. So, just like you would drain stamina if you're running on a dino or if you're attacking on a dino, you drain stamina on this thing when you are moving faster or shooting those projectiles. One last thing to keep in mind, guys, if you leave your world after spawning these in for any reason, they will not be there when you come back. You will need to spawn them in after re-entering into your ARK world. Well guys, if you like this video, you know what to do, and also don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one. Sorry I had to break the news to you that you can't spawn them in on consoles, but sometimes that's the way things go. If you have any ideas of things you want to see spawned up in ARK, leave those in the comments down below. And as always, I'm Fattymcbutrpnts, and I will see you guys next time. Click the box up top for a full playlist of all my admin command spawning videos. Click the bottom two boxes for some more videos you might like.